All right, excited about this. We are live. So, if you don't know or you're just starting to follow along, I am building my own personal AI caddy. I am excited about this. I am testing today ChatGPT, who I've already put my information in, against GROK. This is X's uh, AI. GROK has some very fun features that I want to see if we ask the exact same questions as I did with ChatGPT and give it the exact same data. How do they care and how do they line up? I need to pick one to be the backbone of my AI caddy. And so we are going to start here. So on my right hand side of the screen, I have something new. I am GROK 3 beta. I guess we could change it, but it is the smartest, so we can kind of go there. I do have live stream comments up as well if any of you feel the need to comment. Anyways, back to GROK. We're just going to copy and paste everything that happened over here at ChatGPT. You can see what happened and move it on over. I'm not a big Twitter user, so nothing really to share here. All right, let's start doing this. Oh, for now, here's an example of how I could present your golf swing data in polished way using placeholder values. Let me know your actual data and I'll tailor accordingly. I'm kind of curious, just off the head, club head speed. Yeah, this is all maybe, this is a driver. So we're going to copy what I did over here. This is all data that if you watch my previous video or a video I recorded before. All right. Oh no, not great. All right, 1 second. Let's see what we can do here if I still have my data. We might just have to import my data that I did the other day. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on, I have a whole file on this. Oh, maybe I don't have a whole file on this yet. Interesting. All right, could have swore I did, but we'll just go back to the Finder and go ahead and pull this up. Kind of surprised I don't have this. Actually, ready today. Okay, hold on. Stock yardages. Okay, I do think this is it. So we're going to try and upload this here. Okay, this looks similar here. Oh, interesting. They, this one rounds to the nearest 10th. This one is the 100th. Average launch angle. Okay, push pull. Okay, moving some things around. Wow, significantly less data being given to me in. Look how far ChatGPT goes versus GROK. Interesting. Okay, see what they say. Oh, let's see. They give us, would you like a visual representation such as a chart comparing distances, spin rates, and other key metrics? This one already gave a representation verbally, which this one didn't. So kind of interesting to see here. All right, let's see here. Just popping back and forth. Yeah, you could say that again. Indicates 3 would both carry 1. Okay, driver, highest ball speed, of course, it should be best shot distance driver. Interesting. 8 iron, most accurate. I do like my 8 iron. Highest efficiency, driver shot, smash factor. Woo! driver shot. Recommended spin slightly high. Okay. Offline averages for my high average wedges. Excellent control and swing. Consider spin with descent angles. All right. I mean, honestly, really don't hate those. I would like to see visual representation. So we'll ask it. Like a visual such as chart. Okay, let's see here. Oh, interesting. So ChatGPT could give me a chart instantly. This is a win right here for ChatGPT. I will say this breakdown was probably a +1 for GROK. You know, this performance highlights, like knowing that my A iron is my most accurate shot. That's a ton of confidence going into my 150 and in shots. So huge up on that. It's interesting that GROK 3 does not give charts. Okay. The visual representation or the language representation is fine here. Average total spin. Interesting. So my goes up on my 54. Down. Huh. Okay. That, yeah, these all seem about okay. Wow, it describes the chart where this one can make the chart. Interesting, kind of not helpful. The ChatGPT is definitely way more helpful in that. Okay, how to interpret carry distance. Ball speed versus club speed. As carry distance increases, spin rate decreases, which is expected. Wedges cluster at high spin, low distance, while woods. Okay, yeah, kind of obvious. Okay, it's saying how I could create it myself. Hands down, ChatGPT wins this one. Okay, let's just give it another spin. I said I would ask the exact same thing, so what are we doing here? Well, I mean, it's not terrible, but this is way, way better over here. So charts, hands down, if we're gonna build this AI Caddy and we want good charts, like at the end, I'm a visual person. I think most men are visual people, although I can understand this. This to me is going to stick out as the winner, no doubt. If anyone else is listening here, oh, close sidebar, got a lot of GPTs going. Where's that chart? Okay. All right. Trying to see if we have any chat. Nope. What's up? All right. Continue to work through this. Oh, this is not terrible. I mean, a little visually. It tells you how to interpret it. Trends, actually, like shorter clubs, but club length, you know, the jump from 5-iron to 4-iron and beyond. So just potential swing path or face angle issue with longer clubs. I have been struggling with my longer clubs. I do like this analysis. ChatGPT did not give the analysis, just gave the chart. Again, widest misses, 4-iron, 3-wood. The rightward bias with longer clubs, especially 3-hybrid, 3-wood driver, could indicate an open face or out to in path, reviewing club path and face. Love those. Love those insights. Let's ask this question. Now that you have all my swing data, could you caddy me on a golf course? Oh. Yes, based on your swing data, I can give your club recommendations, different situations I can help. Yes, I'd be thrilled to category with your swing data in hand. I can provide tailored advice for club selection, shot strategy, and adjustment based on your tendencies. Since I don't know the specific course you're playing, I'll assume hypothetical par 4 hole and guide you through it using the averages. Wow, GROK is extremely proactive here. This just kind of shares what it can do. Not as proactive, just says like, this is what I can do. So let's give GROK a actual course like I did ChatGPT. I mean, let's just see what happens. I want a whole strategy based on my shot data for Westdrift's 9-hole par 3 executive course in Manhattan Beach. I do like this executive course. I think it's a sleeper course. All right, based on your swing data and your layout of Westdrift Golf Course, Hawaii strategy, general insights from your swing data. All right, course overview, par 27, public par, okay, great, gave some information. Didn't get that information from here. General notes from your data, hole 1, par 3. Let's see how accurate these are. Distance control. Okay, so it did give general insights from the data. Let's go hole by hole strategy. Okay, hole 1, par 3, 110 yards. Interesting. Already a discrepancy. ChatGPT thinks it's about 15 yards farther, par 3. Gentle downhill, light breeze, green open in front. Yep. Okay, club pitching wedge, pitching wedge. Okay, pretty close. Offline 5.1 approach, aims slightly to the right of the pin. Strategy aims left center of the green to counter the right. The high spin, launch it, stop it quickly, take a smooth swing. Your pitching wedge shot fits perfectly. Breeze may shorten it slightly, so commit to the full distance. Great, I love that. Okay, so I think the strategy maybe is a little more advanced on GROK 3 over here, this approach and strategy. However, I think they would both, you know, this is really the difference between your caddy's personality. Like if this was a real life caddy, I think both of these are saying the exact thing. It's just like this is kind of a nerdier caddy, and this is one who's just like kind of talking like a human, more or less. I do like some of the target middle of the green, which is a little aim left center of the green, but says target middle of the green. You know, I'm not sure how much I like that. Definitely sitting here going like, okay, those are conflicting. All right, hole 2, big discrepancy here. Par 3, 130 yards slide uphill. 101 yards, 54 degree, 9 iron. Having played this before, I will say ChatGPT's description of the distance, or the distance description of ChatGPT, is more accurate than hole 2 on GROK. So another win there. I would assume that probably whatever data this is pulling from, although the first one's pretty clean, ChatGPT has a better or more accurate one. So hole 2, I will say the features: uphill bunker, short right, breeze from the left. Pretty accurate. I don't remember a bunker short right, but I'm usually not that far right, so could be there. If I hit my 9 iron here, I would blast this. I actually think the accuracy of the 54 degree is what I normally use in this situation. Maybe even my 58, maybe my gap, but definitely not my 9. I would say this is not a good choice as far as that. Which makes sense though. If it's not bad advice if it actually is 130.2 yards, but the reality is it's not that. So, you know, bad data in, bad information out. That's what people always say with AI, and that's really what's happening here. So I think with the right data, which I will be putting in when I build my own AI Caddy, it will have exact data. Could be interesting because I do like the bit more information here that I'm getting. However, I do want it to speak to me and not have to be on my phone. So I would rather hear all of this than all of this. This is like almost TMI. Okay, 136, 145, water hazard left. That is not true. I think something happened here. 8 iron. Yeah, so maybe what I should do is I'll give it all the information. Okay, we'll just give it all the information that this one has. Sorry about this. We just want to make sure we're getting a fair assessment. It's like clearly it pulled not great data, which is also good to know. Like, hey, look, if you're going to be pulling data, then and it's not good. I think this is just part of using AI. If you don't use AI, if you feed it crap, it honestly spits out crap a lot of the time. So let's at least, even if they're both wrong, let's at least feed it the same wrong. Luckily, it's only an executive 9-hole course, so last one. We'll just say update strategy based on these numbers. I will have an API that goes direct to like all of the data. So let's just see here. Okay, kind of the same information. Let's start back at the top. Let's just see if it's a better comparison. 125, club 9 iron, still interesting. See, this one's saying pitching wedge, that one's saying 9 iron. It does depend on my I would actually, I'm trying to think. Aim left center of the green. Carry overshoot slightly perfect for a backspin or breeze in your face. Tight dispersion keeps it safe. High spin. Okay. Honestly, it really depends on the wind on this one. If the wind's blowing hard, I'm using the pitching wedge. If the wind is into me, I would probably use the 9. But I like this. Okay, now we're playing the same game here. Okay, pitching wedge, carry 110, offline, 5-1 right, spin, so left of the pin. So this one's erroring on the side of shooting over. This would be probably too far over. We'll give ChatGPT again a more accurate reading. Hole 3, where are we at? 9 iron, 8 iron. Interesting. I would crush an 8 iron over this. So it definitely is interpreting my data differently. Yeah, like carry around 130. I do carry it longer sometimes, so this makes a lot more sense. Let's see, hole 4, 150 yard, 55 yards par 3. 8 iron, that's accurate. 7 iron. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but it seems like GROK is giving me a one club higher than what I normally would. And if you overswing and in getting your numbers, you were overswinging the whole time, then I totally could see how, like, okay, maybe GROK would be more helpful. However, I usually have a pretty smooth swing, and so using these ChatGPT numbers and approaches are definitely better. All right, hole 4. ChatGPT wins my on that one. Hole 5, possible lake, short green. Uphill bunker, far right, breeze into your face. That is actually very true. Actually, now that I think about it, hole four, I actually use, I think, my 9 because it's, let me see this. Uphill bunker right. No. So this data is wrong. Breeze is in your face, but it's heavily, heavily downhill. And so this 7-iron, I would just fly. That was actually really inaccurate. This is downhill. Hole 5 is actually a little uphill. Lake short green. There's no green. There could be a crosswind. There is a little left to right crosswind, so that seems accurate. 8-iron. Okay, we agree, finally. Sometimes, depending on the wind here, I'll use my 9. But yeah, 8, it's kind of a narrow green, so I would probably use my 9. I'd rather be short than long because long actually puts you in potentially 2 bunkers. Short right is also a bunker, so I would go left in a 9. That'd probably be my own strategy. Hole 6. Let's keep moving. Don't want to be here all day comparing. All right. 153 yards, elevated tee, bunker left, breeze behind. Actually, it is an elevated tee. Okay. I do use my 7-iron here regularly. Choking down on the grip, that's an interesting one. Haven't tried that. Aim left center, plus tailwind. Now, it won't be a tailwind. A breeze is definitely you're hitting into the wind on that one. Front right, seeing a flat putt. That is not a bad spot to be. 7-iron, agreed. Not bad. I think we would have done okay on that hole with either one of these. Green is open, possible trees right. It's actually more like trees left, short right. Crosswind left to right. I think GROK has our wind reversed. Like it thinks it's blowing onshore, but it's blowing offshore. Let's see, 8-iron is usually what I do use, and I hit typically the very front of the green, which would make sense with a 142 carry and 147 to the pin. Yep, I usually aim center. All right, not too bad. 6 and 7, pretty much average across the board there. And then we got, let's see, hole 8, 182 yards. Let's see, this is one of the longest holes. Club 5-iron, 6-iron. I actually use my 6-iron more often. 5 can be, if I get my 5, it's going closer to like 185. So too short though is water, which does this put a solid strike. Does this lake short right? It's actually a lake short left. Breeze from the coast. So something's going on here with the direction of the wind. It's almost playing the course backwards, it seems like. So left side of the green, safe from the lake. It's actually the right side. So yeah, it's definitely a little awkward there. Okay, hold on, we're getting to the last one. Tight finisher. Okay, what it doesn't say here is, okay, gap wedge, agreed. Back left, finishing strong. That is a good spot. This is probably one of the tougher greens on the whole course. All right, let's see here. Additional tips, summary tips. Hazards, use high spin wedges, okay. Yeah, kind of like, all right, let's ask, okay, based on what you've seen here, analyze which ones are, based on the course and my swing data, highlight which holes would be scoring holes for me. This was a good question. You can see hazards are minimal. 1 to 9 are scoring holes. Pitching wedge, 54, gap wedge. Longer clubs show wider dispersion, risking hazards on tighter hole. Okay, interesting. So we have 1, 2, and oh, we have a lot. Wait, hold on. Let's just see. Maybe it just. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's just go through that. These are your best opportunities to birdie or easy par based on tight dispersion. So this is 1, 2, and 9. So this is 1, 2. Or sorry, really doesn't have hole 2 in here. Interesting. I actually think that hole 2 is it's pretty short. So let's see what this one says. Good par chances, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. Okay, so at least it did have that in there. Toughest holes, 6, 8, and 4, which said it was a good birdie chance for me. Hole 4, hole 6. Definitely some difference of opinions on strategy. Toughest hole, 8. Well, at least we all agreed on that. 6 iron. Scoring outlook, hole 1, 2, and 9. This is more realistic for me. Like if I'm going to have a stellar day and I birdie 3 holes, that's really probably what it's going to be. I doubt I have chances of scoring on 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 9 here at all. So bonus 2, 2, and 9. Wedge could play it, This thing is thinking I'm really good over here. GROK is assuming that I'm really good. Those are not all scoring holes. These holes give you the best chance. ChatGPT seems more realistic here. Wind adjusted. All right, let's ask more questions. If I were to give you my location data while I played around, what more could you tell me during the round to help improve? Accuracy, distance control, tendency confirmation, real-time club selection, shot shape, ball flight. Okay. All right. Course management inside landing zone. Play aggressive, play conservative. I think this is going to convert better on the course. Some of this is just too much information. I like this post-shot recovery plans. That's not bad. Post-round analysis, performance tracking. Example in round dialogue with location data. Pre-shot, take the 8 iron, aim center. Your 100 carry clears it. 0.2 yards offline, keeps it safe from water. Post-shot, ball in 2 yard. Nice, 4 yards long. Slight fade as expected next time. Aim a touch left. If the breeze picks up, 10-foot birdie putt, go for it. I like this example here that GROK gives as far as like how the dialogue would look. I think that is good. This one, if you're tracking stats, we can use that. Hole 8, 182 pre-shot, 5 iron, post-shot, ball in short and right. Wind pushed it more than average for hole 9. Club up, breezed. Okay. Use a golf GPS, golf shot, 18 birdies, or rangefinder with shot tracking to send me your tee position and ball landing coordinates. So even with the rangefinder, you could basically say what's going on here. I will eventually have an API into course data, which will give me the course I'm playing is like tee, distance, all that, plus my own location. Should be amazing. All right, let's just ask it the same question and see what we get. What's up, everyone? Hitting about 30 minutes here. We are in it, just waiting for GROK to come up. We are comparing, if you're just tuning in, we are comparing which is a better AI Caddie, ChatGPT or GROK 3. I have about 10 to 15 minutes left. Post hole breakdown, how it works, shot by cut. So I asked the question, what is a pulse hole breakdown after each shot? I would like to give real-time updates about the shot, and you give me suggestions. How it works, shot by shot. You give me an update after each shot, hole 120 hit 130 yards, 5 yards, right, and I'll respond with a breakdown and suggestions below. I'll break the process. Post hole, short recap, shot recap, summarize your shots, performance against data, what worked, what to adjust, next shot suggestions, long-term tip, broader improvement ideas based on trends. All right. Update me. I like how this breaks down it as well. I analyze the result. I give you an immediate next shot strategy. If you come up short, you're playing into a slight headwind. Okay. If you miss left, okay. All right. Repeat next shot and hole. Extra features if you track shots. Shot tracking, Arcos, Garmin, or Shot Scope. I can analyze your strokes gained in real time and make deeper strategy adjustments after the round. I can give you a full performance recap with drills based on your round. All right. Let's do this example breakdown. I think we're coming up here, just seeing what we have. All right, what to adjust? The 5-yard right miss suggests slight open face, wind influence. Next shot suggestion for hole 2. All right, adjust it. Long-term tip, if right miss, continue practice squaring the face at impact. Revolutionary. Who would have thought? All right, let's just see how would we do this. Okay. Wow, it gave me okay, it really wants me to start. Yes, I would. Great, let's hand through real-time answer at Western and I'll explain how to share golf tube set up 18 birdies, hole 19 on your phone or smartwatch. These app tracks your shot, marking your tee position and ball line process. Start a round, after each shot, tap track shot or similar. Ball log distance at a convenient break, walking to the green, glance at the app, and tell me what the key stats are. 130 yards. Okay, so it's basically saying, you tell me where we're at, which you could honestly do, like, oh wow, and you could even pair it with the voice memo app. That's interesting. Still record voice note, send me updates when you can. Why it works, no typing, just a quick voice blip. I do want the voice blip. Gloves stay on, phone stays in your bag. That is absolutely key. Probably the most live, real thing GROK has said today. No doubt. GROK is on it. We want voice blips and we want gloves on. We don't want to be taking those off. Voice to text, record audio notes, how to talk. Okay, this is all just like how to get the sound in. Let's see if I asked any other good questions. Nope, that's pretty much where we ended. So I will recap this based on what I have seen here. It seemed like ChatGPT did edge out GROK 3 as the winner. I think ChatGPT will be the better, like, on-course Caddie. Honestly, GROK was kind of the nerd out here. Gave a lot more data. Like, I couldn't imagine being talked to, if you can hear this. And it just really gave, let's see, where'd we go? Here, as an example. Here, okay. 1 second. Okay, here. Like hole 3 here versus hole 3 here. It's like, which one do you want talking back to you? If I'm trying to focus on golf, like, what is this? Is that like 60 words maybe? Or this is going to be an absolute way too much chatting Caddie, in my opinion. I don't think I would want to have that Caddie as my person. So that's where we're at. Also, ChatGPT seemed more accurate with the clubs I actually choose when I choose this course. Even GROK 3 seemed to be clubbing up for me. Maybe thinking the win was more than what it was. I will say, maybe it pulled the win data from today, and I did ChatGPT a different day. And if it is kind of windy today, so I could see that being the case. However, I kind of doubt it. I just think in general, ChatGPT had some better answers. So there you go. That concludes the ChatGPT versus Grok 3. I think I will be moving forward with building my AI Caddie on ChatGPT 3. But doesn't mean in the future Grok couldn't come out and beat it. I think there was some cool things about Grok, just a little nerdy, a little TMI. ChatGPT, I think, will play better on the course. So if you're interested in following along, obviously like, subscribe, do your thing here. Super appreciated. And yeah, hopefully we can actually get ChatGPT out on a course and see how it plays. All right, I will catch y'all later.